Collective, welcome to Supernova Moon Tarot. My name is Starsha. This reading is a by the way reading. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. It's a pleasure to be in your energy. Cross watchers, you know you always welcome. Returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back. And subscribers, do not forget to hit that bell. Collective, for your by the way reading, I'll be using the Guess Who Tarot deck made by yours truly, along with the Mantle Tarot. We'll also tap into the Healing with the Angels Oracle deck for your spirit advice. Collective, let's go ahead and turn our attention to characters who are currently in your energy. We have Twin Flame, Occultist, and Girlfriend. Very interesting. Collective, let's go ahead and tap into the Mantle Tarot and see what messages the Divine has for us today. Starting out with this Girlfriend energy, Collective, let's start there. Who is this girlfriend? Is this a friend of yours? Or is this a girlfriend to perhaps a lover of yours, an ex-lover of yours? What's going on? Are we talking about third-party energy here? So clarifying this girlfriend's energy, we have the Five of Wands, Collective. Somebody's in a competition, and it's clearly one-sided, because if you're my collective, we don't compete. We don't compete unless there is a financial reward at the end. It's some sort of official competition, perhaps in an industry like a baking competition, or, you know, a singing competition, a modeling competition, a competition at work, you know, things like that, perhaps. Yeah, where there's probably an incentive at the end. But when it comes to competing over lovers and partners, yeah, nah, we don't stoop to those types of levels. We have ancestors that we have to respect, and we have, you know, spirit, and, you know, all of the deities that watch over us. You know, we have dignity, and we've got to show some respect to the lineage that came before us. So competing with people, you know, in this 3D realm for a person, like a male or a female or a lover, yeah, no, that's never going to happen for me, or at least, you know, on my watch as I've grown through my, you know, spiritual journey. Maybe some of you all can resonate with where I'm coming from with that. We don't compete over men. We don't compete over women. If you want them, you can have them. You know, if it's that easy, have at it. Thank you. All right. Thank you for clearing the path for me. We don't want partners who are very easily distracted by, you know, distractions, temptations. We want people who are strong. You know what I mean? So we have this girlfriend energy who wants to compete. Okay. Clarify this occultist energy. And I feel like this girlfriend isn't fighting fair, if you will, with this occultist energy. Let's go ahead and clarify the occultist energy, spirit. Clarify it with one card from the Mantle Tarot for us for your by the way reading. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. We have the Page of Cups reversed. This girlfriend, right, considers themselves to be an occultist. It's giving Google spells. It's giving obsessive spells over and over and over and over and over. You know, with this Knight of Cups energy in reverse, this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the Knight of Cups energy, looking at this Mantle card of the Nine of Cups, it's a knight, right? Or it's some sort of, you know, occultist, if you would. It actually looks like an occultist on this card, who is standing over a cauldron of fire here, or perhaps they're sitting over a cauldron of fire. And whatever this is that they've put in this cauldron, or they've put in this golden flask of some sort here, you know, there's fire coming out of it, and it looks like they're praying over this altar. They're praying over this cauldron of fire. So maybe they've, you know, placed some things, some items, some animals, some, you know, parchment paper with, rituals here. And maybe they're continuously doing these rituals over and over and over and over and over again on your person or on this ex person or on this twin flame energy. Poor Tink Tink is what I'm getting. And then we have this Page of Cups energy in reverse. So it's giving like Google spells. It's like, let me go to Google and type in a love spell. Let me go ahead and order these books off of Kindle. Let me go to Amazon and see if I can find a book of spells. Let me see what I can come up with to practice here so that I can win this person over and steal it from collective. It's giving rookie energy here, and it's giving obsessive. All right. Come on. Let's clarify this twin flame energy, please. Clarify this twin flame energy. The Star reversed. And, whomever this person is that you're dealing with, this lover that you're dealing with, it could be an Aquarius for some of you guys. I'm like, my hand is over my face. I'm like, rubbing my face like, oh my gosh. So this twin flame energy is unhealed here in this Star energy in reverse. So if they're unhealed here, if they're not doing the inner work here, they're easily attacked. They're easily attacked. Okay. So whomever is performing these spells, these rituals here, they may indeed have an attachment to your person. Your person may have indeed fell for them because there's a hole, right? There's a weakness here. There's some area within this person that needs to heal. We hear it all the time, but it's just the truth, right? It's just the truth. So this person has competed with you for the love of someone that you were dealing with, that you are dealing with, and they're all currently in your energy right now. So what seems to be the challenge with these people? What seems to be the challenge with this girlfriend? Because I feel like this girlfriend is really like taking over. And for some of you, this could be an ex-friend of yours. This is someone that you were perhaps acquainted with sometime in the recent past. So this could be your girlfriend. And then for a group of you, some of y'all don't even know who this is doing this work on you, for a man or for a woman. Like, oh, guys, I'm getting nauseous, I swear. So we have the Moon card in reverse here. So this is secrets. This is, this is shame. This is guilt. This is things that are being done in the dark. These are things that are being done and on the full moon. But I feel like, with this moon energy, you could be dealing with a Piscean, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Clarify this moon energy. What's the problem here? The Ten of Swords. The issue is that whatever this person is putting out, it's coming back to them tenfold, and they're suffering from it. They're suffering. And the same suffering I feel that they wanted you to go through, they are now going through. Okay. And they're trying to hide this from you. They're trying to hide that they're not happy. So this is giving something like an energy of a couple that perhaps was stunting on you in the past, like, posting up pictures and posts on social media like, oh, we're at the park. Oh, we just got a new house. Oh, we're at this nice dinner. Oh, our family is back together. All of this fa la 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 fa la 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 bullshit, right? And now all of a sudden, it's not so fun. It's not so sweet. The thrill is gone because you're literally nowhere to be found in this reading. Your energy is completely pulled back. And it's so crazy because the energy that I feel doing this reading is like, oh my God, what do you guys want? Like, just live your lives, we're good over here. What the heck? Now, I can't lie. Some of you guys might be still, hurt about it. Sometimes you may find yourself crying from time to time. Some of y'all, and we all have different phases that we go through of the grieving process, right? No shade, no judgment. Absolutely not. Been there. Trust me. And not that long ago, you know what I mean? So it's no shade. It's no judgment here. You go through your healing process, but at this point it gets old. it gets really old. And it's like, you know, you're chosen, you know, you've got this barrier of protection around you. They can do all these love spells against you and your twin flame, but you know, it's only going to go back to them tenfold. And it's like, what is it going to take for you to get it? Like, what is it going to take for you to get it that you're un-F-withable? And even if some things may penetrate here and there, you're going to bounce back even better. Like, you don't get it. Like, what do you want? You got what you want. You got who you want, right? Why are you still bothering me? Because you know that this person doesn't want you anymore and they want the collective. Duh. You thought your Google spells were going to keep someone? You thought you were actually going to be happy? Heal. You yourself needs to heal. This girlfriend energy needs to heal. This could be a masculine doing this too, and a very feminine energy against you. Take the roles how it resonates. Y'all know, you know, spirituality is fluid. Gender is fluid here. So take the story as it resonates for you. What's the root of this reading here? 10 minutes, 43 seconds here. 10:07, 10:17. Okay. Some of you guys could be in Atlanta tapping in. All right. Let's go ahead and tap into this root energy of this reading. What's the root? There's no need to dive into the past because it's very clear what's going on here. This person betrayed you for something that they thought was real, but they betrayed you for a Happy Meal. That Kanye West reference is so relevant. Now we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, right? They work together to try to, I don't know, make you feel some type of way, and it just didn't work out. All right, it didn't work out. This could be a couple who delves into criminal activities. Okay, they probably tried to also take and steal something from you, whether it's to take your idea, your business idea. They tried to siphon your energy here in some sort of way so that they could grow a family, so that they can grow a business. Perhaps even this masculine went back to this feminine energy and shared some of your business secrets and ideas to this this female, right? And then they try to actually build a business based off of some of your intellectual property is what I'm getting, but none of it is falling through. And this masculine is like, what did I do? I literally left the real deal for something so fake, and here we are at ground zero, literally losing everything is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and take a look at, we can tap into the recent past real quick. To see, you know, where you are, because again, this reading is all about these guys. All right. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They thought that they could build a foundation together, but they thought wrong. God is not going to bless and ordain something that is built on faulty ground here. We've got this Nine of Wands energy in reverse, this Five of Cups energy in reverse. This person thought the grass was greener on the other side, and now they want to return with their tail tucked in between their legs. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the energy that's crowning your reading. What's the energy that's crowning the reading for the collective? We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So someone is coming back with not much to offer here. They are a king, right? Kings do. Sometimes they fall, right? And they're coming back here broken. Some of them may be battling some sort of health issues here. Some of them may be battling mental health issues. Some of them may be in debt here. Lots of debt here. Karmic debt as well. Clarify this King of Pentacles energy reversed. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could be dealing with an air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, they could be dealing with legal troubles here. They could be dealing with, you know, child support, custody, you know, things of that nature, marriage, divorce, things like that. And they're losing. They're losing. Whoever this female energy is, they've got them by the balls, is what I'm hearing. They've got them by the balls. All right. So, but they still want to come back to you. They're going to come back broken here. They're going to come back with not much to offer, but they do want to give you their heart. You know, they may have kids that they need to take care of, so the money is going to be looking a little funny, but they do want to give you their heart. Let's go ahead and take a look at the energy that's coming towards you, collective. Let's go ahead and take a look. Balance, death in reverse. It looks like there's some unfinished business here. All right. Some of you guys, give me, what's this Four of Pentacles about? What are you going to be giving this person? Or what are they going to be trying to give you? All right. They don't want to be selfish anymore. They want to balance this out here. They don't want to end this cycle. They don't want to end this cycle. But Spirit is saying that, you know, they're heartbroken, but death in reverse, they haven't transformed. They haven't changed. Even though they're going to want some, you know, temperance, some balance here, they haven't changed. They just feel pity on themselves. They just feel bad. And they want you to heal their boo-boo. They want you to heal their boo-boo. All right. So how do you see yourself? All right. Hands folded, not trying to hear it. Look, this guy in this card here on the 8 of Wands, his hands are folded. His skin color is icy blue. His eyes are closed, his lips are pouted out, and he's just not trying to hear it. That's what he looks like here on this mantle card for the eight of swords. So you might be having some swift communication. You might be having some words for this person, but I feel like you're kind of just moving forward here. You're moving forward, you know, with your life, picking up the pieces here, just, you know, making it do what it do in this Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, focusing on your health, your children, your stability, your money here. And, you know, just making plans. Baby, I've been making plans. Oh, yeah. So this person might be making plans to come back towards you, but you're making other plans here because you don't see, you know, any ships coming in. You don't see any abundance here. Why would you stay if there's nothing here to grow anymore in this Chariot energy? How are you being seen, or what's your hopes and fears, rather? What's your hopes and fears? Let's look at that. What's your hopes and fears? Some of you still have love for this person is what I'm hearing. What's your hopes and fears in this particular situation? I could love you from a distance is what the collective is saying, but I need space and time. Like, you did way too much for what? Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords, or 9 of Wands reversed. We have the 4 of Wands upright. Some of you guys might be moving away, creating a new stable foundation here with this Judgment in reverse. All right, this person called bad judgment on you, and they took a really long time to give you an offer of stability because they were too busy checking out that other grass, which was oh so fake. You can purchase it a pallet at a time from Sam's Club, or you can get it from Home Depot or something like that. I don't know that, but that grass wasn't real. Yeah, it's kind of like the grass that they maybe use at like a putt-putt golf or something like that. So let's take a look at the outcome here. You're no longer trying to stand up and defend this relationship anymore. You're gonna defend yourself here. Devil, ooh, you're very tempting here. This person is going to reach out to you. They're spying on you, and they're spying on you obsessively with this Page of Swords energy. Look but don't touch. And they're watching you work really hard on some projects. They're watching you work hard on yourself. Some of you, your physical beauty, and they feel like that you might not offer them a cup of love here. And they feel like for some of you that you might be a little bit indecisive, and that you could be dealing with another lover. I see this King of Cups energy looking kind of snazzy here. And if you don't have a King of Cups that you're dealing with now, you've got one coming in. All right. And this person knows that you're talking to other people here, and they want to come out of the cold. That's not fair. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to get you back. All right. Whatever they thought was a wish fulfillment was not. They could have went back to a baby's mother's energy. They're having to work twice as hard. They've never had to work so hard with you. You were always such a nurturer and a provider here. That was a foolish thing for them to do. And it's like you helped them get back on their feet in a sense. You were guiding them towards this 10 of Pentacles energy, and now they're scrapping for change. They could have created a family elsewhere. They could have went back to a previous family is what I'm getting. And you've got a lot of good things coming towards you. Good luck is what I'm getting. And you're looking really good too. Justice is going to be served in this situation. By the way, let's go ahead and tap into your spirit advice card here. Stop playing with me, like all of y'all. Look, if you guys are talking to multiple suitors and you feel like they playing with you, like, goodbye. That was just an extra message there. Let's go ahead and look at answered prayers. 1901 is here. All right, so that's 11. So that's giving twin flame energy indeed. Let's look at answered prayers for you. So, answered prayers, fear not, loved ones or beloved. Your prayers have been heard and answered. All of your prayers are always answered. Sometimes you may not feel this way because the answer comes in unexpected ways. Perhaps you receive an intuitive feeling, or a new opportunity appears, or a book falls off the shelf. The angels answer our prayers very often by giving us ideas or information in these everyday ways. By drawing this card, the angels request that you be extra observant. Notice everything that you hear, say, think, and feel. Be especially alert to help that comes to you, and be sure to accept that help. You do deserve this assistance. And many times God enlists people to act as earth angels who bring you answers to your prayers. All right, so your prayers are being answered at this time. Collective, this is your by the way reading. It's been a pleasure to be in your energy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, be sweet.
Thanks for watching and donating to the channel. Love, Starsha.